Hello and welcome to another week of Brainbox Challenge. If you're confident enough to put your money where your mind is, then this is the programme for you. Our reigning Brainbox champion is Daniel, and he's got a massive decision to make. And these are the challengers who will compete against Daniel in today's 5 brain games. The winner at the end of the show will get the chance to play the bonus game and will return to defend their title with the hope of climbing closer to the £10,000 jackpot. Daniel, you've faced 14 challengers already, and your brain bank stands at £8,000, plus £3,000 in bonus money. So you're one away from getting the absolute top amount, which is £10,000. You would be the first person ever to get there.
I know, and that would be the main reason for going for it, not for the money, really. It's just, I'd like to be the first one to do something and make a point.
OK, before the battle begins, let's get your brain cells firing at home with a quick challenge. Now, here's little Clive and his big brain. Now, little Clive's a very keen timekeeper. To make sure he's never late, he's already got 3 clocks in his head. Now, pay close attention, as clocks will jump in and out of his big brain. All you have to do is to keep track of how many are left in his head at the end of the game. Here we go. So, how many do you think are left in little Clive's head? Were you able to keep up with that?
I think the answer is just a lot of clocks. A
lot of clocks?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be enough to make you win the prize. The answer is 8 clocks. Okay. Now, if that made your brain hurt, don't worry. There are plenty of other games coming your way as we play Brainbox Challenge. Daniel, you've already got £8,000 in your brain bank. You can choose to leave now with that cash, or you could face your next challenger. Remember, if you play on and lose, you could drop down to £4,000. You've always got that £3,000 in bonus money as well. But before you decide whether you're going to go on or not, in the usual way, let's take a look at your potential challenger. There it is. It's Steve Higgins, 44 years of age, and he's a gaming cashier. OK, I'm going to put the official question to you, which is, are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
This is actually the biggest decision of my life, I'm sure you can appreciate. And for the main reason that I don't want my mum or dad to kill me, I think I'm going to have to take the cheque.
You said you were doing the programme, but I think it's to prove things to your mum and dad that how...
They can't say anything now. No. I bet my dad's going to say he would have gone for it and gone all the way and everything, but...
You've been a magnificent competitor.
Thank you.
By taking this decision now, it means you do go home with £11,000.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much for being such a fantastic champion. Daniel, well done.
Thank you very
Right, we now need 2 new challengers to go head-to-head in the Brainbox arena. The winner will become the new Brainbox champion and have the chance of winning the jackpot of £10,000. The loser, as always, will be going home. So we know who the first new challenger is, so let's meet Steve Higgins.
Steve has worked as a gaming cashier in high-profile casinos in London. In our test, he proved that he has excellent numeracy skills. But will he cope being the player rather than the one already holding the cash?
Hello, Steve. So,
hello, Clive.
So are you pleased to be coming out here with our previous Brainbox champion having been, decided to go home?
I'm pleased he went. He looks a bit good.
Yeah, but you're used to a gamble.
That's correct, Clive.
But that's normally you with the odds in your favour and shuffling things around.
Yeah, I see plenty of action. I quite enjoy the job that I do.
All right. Well, we'll more concentrate here on the games. The money is just a little bit of a reward to add a bit of excitement. But let's see who you'll be facing. All right, it's Keith Bugden. He's 39 and he's a forklift driver. So let's meet Keith Bugden.
As a forklift driver, Keith scored highly on the spatial and numeracy tests. Keith's previous jobs include bar manager, but will the drinks be on him tonight?
Hello, Keith.
Hello, Clive.
So what do you actually lift on your forklift? Does that vary from day to day?
It does. It varies from bricks, trusses, windows, whatever.
Yes.
You know, whatever comes on site.
This is outdoors rather than inside a warehouse.
Outside, yeah.
So it's healthy outdoor activity.
It is, yeah.
Anyway, Stephen Keith, you'll now face your first brain battle. Remember, the winner will take control as Brainbox champion. The loser will leave with nothing. So let's find out which brain battle you'll be facing. Well, this is called Vowel of Silence. It's a language game. You'll see a word appear on the screen which has had all the vowels removed. All you have to do is to buzz in and tell me what the word is. So here's an example. What word would this be? Let's take a look at this. This is just an example. You don't have to worry about that. And it's entertaining. Entertaining because you put all the vowels back in. Don't be too hasty on the buzzer, though. If you get it wrong, your opponent will have the opportunity to answer, which is a lot easier once the pressure's off. Yep. So let's begin. OK, Keith.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, that's right. Well done. You've got the knowledge on that one. And let's go on to the next one. Yes, Keith.
Relentless.
Relentless. Yes, indeed. Another point to you there. And the next one. Yes, Keith.
Balcony.
Balcony. 2 in a row. Well done. OK, next one. Yes, Steve.
Morally.
Morally is right. OK, the next one. Yes, Keith.
Horoscope.
Horoscope, yes. Absolutely right. Next one. Yes, Keith.
Civilian.
Civilian, and you're absolutely right. Well done. Yes, Keith.
Thursday.
Thursday doesn't quite work. You have to put a D in there for that, wouldn't you? So, over to you, Steve. Can you get this one? The answer is thesaurus. Steve, you got 1 in that round,
okay.
Whereas Keith, with a blistering run right at the beginning there, he came out on top with 5. So we have to bid you a fond farewell and say goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Clive.
Cheerio. Well, if you drive your forklift as quickly as you play that game, we're in trouble.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
So that turned out to be very much a sort of speed game, but you happen to be quicker on the buzzer.
I play on the games at home with the buzzers with the nephews and things. So
yes.
Get my practice in.
OK, let's see what it looks like on the money ladder. It's not too complicated at this stage because you've won 1 game, and that gives you £100 in your brain bank. And you now have a choice. You can either leave with that £100 cash or cheque, or you can play on and see if you can climb closer to the £10,000 jackpot. Before you make that decision, you can find out who you'll be facing next. All right, that's your potential challenger, Adrian Meakin, who's 36 and a managing director. You've only got £100, but you would lose that £100 if you were to lose the next game.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I'll play on.
You'll play on? Yeah. Jolly good. Let's bring out Adrian Meakin then.
Adrian's strengths on our test were language and numeracy, which is no surprise as he plays poker competitively and is a member of Mensa. But don't be fooled, because Adrian had one big weakness, his memory.
All right, Adrian, so you're a managing director. What do you manage?
I manage a company that converts heavy goods vehicles to run on diesel and LPG simultaneously.
All right, that's sort of more ecological fuel, LPG.
Ecological and saving money for the haulage companies.
Yes. And you're a member of Mensa. We've had 1 or 2 members of Mensa on here. You've got to prove your IQ. So doing fairly similar sort of tests to the ones that we play here, I think.
I think so, yes. I don't remember memory coming into the Mensa test, so I'm just hoping that it's not going to be one of those.
All right. Let's find out which brain game you're going to be facing. Oh dear, well this is Animal Magic, and I'm afraid, Adrian, this is a memory game. You'll be shown a collection of animal pictures, and each one will be accompanied by an animal sound. However, it won't be the sound that you'd associate with the animal you can see. The aim of the game is to try to remember which animal sound accompanies which animal picture. For example, you might see a picture with this sound. So you'd have to buzz in with the answer cockerel, because that was the sound that went with the zebra. Buzz in with an incorrect answer and it'll be offered to your opponent. So first of all, we'll show you the complete collection for you to memorise. Here they are. OK, here comes your first animal. OK, Keith?
Pig.
I think that was a guess.
It was a
but
guess,
it was wrong. You've got a chance, Adrian. You can guess or remember.
Dog.
It was a cat. There you are, a cat. OK, let's do the next one before you forget. Yes.
Pig.
You're spot on there. OK, next one. Yes.
Cow.
Cow, you're absolutely right. Well done. OK, let's do the next one.
Dog.
Adrian, dog is right. Well done. OK, it's the next one.
Owl.
Owl is wrong. Keith, you've got a chance.
Have I?
Yes. Well, you can guess an animal.
Cat.
It was, in fact, a sheep. OK, next one. Yes, Keith.
A duck.
That's absolutely right. Well done. Well done. On to the next one. Adrian.
Pig.
Pig's not that.
not pig.
Keith.
I'll say a cow.
We'll say a cow, but it was in fact this, which is a horse. Now then, Keith, you got one along the way there.
Oh, really?
And a brilliant one it was, if I may say so. It was sternly played. But Adrian, who claims to have a poor memory, put in a run of 3 in a row, I think.
Just good guesses, I think.
And certainly your total was 3, so you're the winner, Adrian. Keith, I'm afraid you won 1, you lost 1, and the rules of the games means you leave with nothing. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Clive.
Farewell.
Right, thank you.
Right, well, this makes you our champion, and the first thing we have to do is to look in your brain bank. And this early stage in the procedure, you've got £100. If you want, you can take a cheque for £100 and walk away, or you can take the challenge and go head-to-head with a challenger. The danger is you may lose that £100, or if you win, of course, you will add to the money in your brain bank. It would go up to £250. Before you decide, let's take a look at your potential challenger. Well, there's your potential challenger, Sue Allington. She's 38 and a 999 call supervisor. So I'll give you the formal choice. Do you want to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I formally accept the challenge.
You accept the challenge. Jolly good. Let's bring out Sue Allington.
Sue scored highly on our tests, where her only weakness was the numerical games. Her language skills have been honed by handling 999 calls, and Sue's greatest strength is her ability to stay calm under pressure.
Hello, Sue. So for several years you've been operating the 999 emergency service.
Indeed, 10 years.
So what do people ring up about?
I've had a lady who wants us to find her cigarettes for us.
Yeah.
People who want taxis. Oh, you name it, you
Yes.
get it. And we've all, you know, you get your favourites as well that ring us on a daily basis, just have a bit of a chat.
Yes. All right, let's find out which game you'll both be facing. OK, well, this game is called Sphere and Now, and it's a spatial game. On the screen, you'll be able to see 2 spheres surrounded by coloured letters. Words are hidden amongst the letters. For instance, you can see the word coat, and that's on the left sphere. You'll notice that the C is red, the O is yellow, the A is blue, followed by a white T. The aim of this game is to find the corresponding word on the right-hand sphere by matching the colour pattern. And this example, L is red, E is yellow, A is blue, and F is white. So the answer you would buzz in with would be leaf. And the words can go clockwise or anti-clockwise. Here are your spheres. You're looking for the word lamp on the left-hand sphere. What matches that? OK, Sue.
Tape.
Tape, that's absolutely right. We can highlight that if anyone hadn't spotted that already. There it is, that's the first one. Let's go and do the second one. Here, on the left-hand sphere is the word petal. What matches petal on the right-hand sphere? Adrian.
Index.
Index, that's absolutely right. See that highlighted? There we go. All right, let's go on to the next one. Languages is the word. Which word matches languages? Yes, Adrian.
Tangerine.
Tangerine, that's absolutely right. Well done. Now we have some new spheres for you to look at. Here we go, looking for the word sport. What matches that? Yes, Adrian.
Tempt.
Tempt is right. Yes. Well done. Okay, the next word, the left-hand sphere, is time.
Next.
Adrian, you're right, quite right. Next, you took your time, but you found next, which matched it. Okay, next word is spaghetti. Yes.
Telephone.
Telephone, that's absolutely right. Well done. And we have some new spheres now for you. There we go. The word you're looking for, the one that matches trombone. Yes, Adrian.
Comedian.
Comedian, absolutely right. Okay. And another word for you to look for, and it's Neptune. Yes, Sue.
Antenna.
Antenna, absolutely right. Got another point there. Okay, the next word, the word you're looking for to match is trot. Yes, Sue.
Crab.
Crab, spot on. That's the end of the round. I was pretty close. Sue, you came with a rush there at the end, but I'm afraid you only got up to 4, which was just one short of Adrian's 5. So well done to Adrian, you've won that round. I'm afraid we have to send you back to the 999 call centre. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
bye-bye, Sue. Yes, I mean, such an array of skills there. Let's see what that's done to your brain bank, first of all. Fairly early stages in the ladder. It's gone up from 100 to 250 pounds. And you now have a choice. You can either leave now with your 250 pounds, or you can risk it all and go head-to-head with another challenger. But as always, before you decide, let's see who you would be playing against. There we are. He's Phillip Morris, 32, and a professional speedway racer. So that's an unusual occupation. If you were to win the next game, you'd go up to £500, which is one of those points that you don't drop down below. So that's just a secure amount. So are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I'll take the challenge.
Take the challenge. Jolly good. Let's meet Phillip Morris.
As a professional speedway rider, dealing with pressure and taking risks is second nature to Phillip. Our tests revealed excellent spatial awareness, but his stumbling block could be the language games.
Hello, Phillip. Well, good to meet you. I don't think I've met a speedway racer before. How is speedway doing?
I think it's one of second or third most spectator sport in Britain, believe it or not, behind football. But yeah, it's got its own little market, and it's doing quite well.
So have you fallen off at all?
Yeah, I've had a few
injuries?
accidents. I've had both my knees cruciates reconstructed. I've got a pin in my leg.
Yes.
And I've got 2 small pins in my elbow. So I have had a few accidents.
Oh, it's fun though, isn't it? That's the
I
main
love what
thing.
I do, and I get paid for it. So.
Good, healthy activity. Adrian, you're happy competing at these sort of games rather than the speedway?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you into motorbikes at all? Do you do that?
No.
No. All right, let's find out which brain battle you'll be going head-to-head in. Oh, and it's double trouble. It's a numerical game. You're doing a series of calculations here, but you'll have 2 sums to do at the same time. I'll give you an example. 20 divided by 2, well, that equals 10. But you'll be hearing this calculation as well.
4 plus 5.
Well, that equals 9. You add the sums together, 10 plus 9, and you'd buzz in with the answer 19. The first to buzz in with the correct answer, it gets the point. So it's all pretty straightforward, except it's very easy to get distracted when you're trying to think of one in your head and watch another one on the screen. So try not to be distracted as we start with our first pair of calculations.
43 minus 21.
Yes, Adrian.
31.
31 is the correct answer. So let's go on to the next one.
7 minus 4.
Yes, Philip.
75.
75 is spot on, so you get the point there. Here we go, next one.
18 plus 16.
Who got there first? It's Adrian.
36.
36 is the right answer, well done. OK, next one.
2 times 25.
It's Philip.
62, I can't remember.
You were too busy counting the number of times you
forgot.
buzzed. Just one buzz. Adrian, what's the answer?
52.
52 is right, well done. OK, just concentrate. The next one coming up.
31 minus 12.
OK, Philip got that first.
39.
39, OK. Right, you got that one. OK, next one.
18 divided by 3.
Philip.
32.
32. Well done.
7 plus 17.
So, Philip, you got that?
35.
35 is the right answer, so well done, Philip. Phew, well, that was an exciting one. Adrian, having won a couple of games, you were just slightly beaten into second place, which I'm afraid is a loss on this game, because you got 3 points, but Philip got 4 with that final answer, so well done, Philip. Well, it's been good having you here, Adrian. I'm afraid now I have to say farewell to you. Thank you for playing, and goodbye.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so brutal. He was just settling in there for a long run, I think. But that played to your strength to an extent, isn't
I
it?
would say
You're
so,
quite happy with the numbers.
I was quite happy with that. And I thought he was a strong competitor as well, what I've seen before.
OK, let's see what it looks like on the money ladder. Not too difficult at this stage. It's £100. As always, you can either play safe and take your money or take a chance on winning the next game. But as this is the last Brain Battle of the day, if you win, you'll get the chance to take the Brainbox Challenge, which could win you a bonus of anything up to £1,000. But before we make that decision, you can take a look at the possible challenger. So who would it be? OK, this is Lindsay McHugh. She's 23 and she's a sandwich maker. So at this stage, if you were to take the money, that would be £100. If you play on, you'd stand a risk to losing that, but with the prospect of the bonus round to come, and also of going up the money ladder should you carry on winning games. So I'll give you the formal choice. Do you want to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I think I could get plenty of sandwiches with 100, but I'm going to take the challenge.
OK, take the challenge. Let's bring out your challenger, Lindsay McHugh.
Remembering orders is key as a sandwich maker, and Lindsay scored well on the memory test. She got full marks for her visual skills, which is reassuring as her past job as a body piercer meant her eye for detail was crucial.
OK, so you're a sandwich maker now, and you used to be a body piercer.
Yes.
And I can see you've taken some of your former work home with you.
Yeah.
Let's just think about sandwiches for the moment. What's the most popular sandwich filling as of now?
Steak and cheese, probably.
Steak and cheese?
Yeah, it's always popular.
Oh, that's a mighty sandwich, steak and cheese. Well, let's find out which brain battle you're going to be playing. OK, well, this is Letter Link, which is a language game, which may suit you. In this challenge, you'll see 4 four-letter words, each with the same letter missing. All you need to do is to identify the missing letter. The first to buzz in with the correct answer wins the point. There it is. In this example, the letter missing is S, which, when added to the gaps, makes fast, wits, safe and risk. Remember, whoever wins the game will go on to the Brainbox bonus round with the chance to win £1,000. OK, let's test your language skills with the first missing letter. Yes.
G.
G, you're quite right, Lindsay. That's it. Gate, thug, gold and grab. Sounds like a good night out. OK, and let's go on to the next set of words. Yes, Philip.
F.
Not F, I'm afraid. So you've got a chance here, Lindsay. Oh, you're timed out there. I'm not sure F would work, but it's V, so vast, give Vend, and if F would Geif, I don't think we'd allow, unless you're a really advanced Scrabble player, they'd find a meaning for that. Okay, here's your next one up already. Who's got there? It's Phillip.
P.
P. Well done, you're right there. Paw, keep, poke, and loop. Okay, here's your next 4. Yes, and that's you, Lindsay.
P.
P, afraid not. Phillip.
D.
D, you're absolutely right. Okay, here's your next 4. Okay, Phillip.
M.
M is correct. There you go, maid, plum, meat, and dame. Next one. Yes, Lindsay.
R.
R is not right. I can see where you're going with ogre at the top, but no. Phillip.
L.
L, quite right. Ogle, loot, reel, and roll. Yes, Lindsay.
I.
I is spot on. Tint, tie, till, and 9. So that was the last one. And Lindsay, you set off well and you ended well, but that was it. 2 points. Whereas Phillip, maybe slightly more practiced at the buzzer work, I don't know, but he got 4. So, Lindsay, we haven't got any more chance to talk about sandwich fillings, let alone the body piercing. I was going to seek some advice over that, but no time to do it, I'm afraid. So, bye-bye.
Thank you. Good luck.
OK, right. You're looking nervous, but
the
you're
letters game. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, you seem to cope with it, right?
Well, I didn't enjoy it, though.
Let's look at your brain bank. So it was on £100, and it's now shot up to £250. You now have the chance to win a bonus of up to £1,000 by playing the Brainbox Challenge. Any money you win in this game is yours to keep. It's a new week and a slightly different version of the bonus game. Here's how it works. A sequence of numbered shapes will appear on the screen. You'll need to recall the number and the shape correctly. There's £50 for each one, but it remains the case that you can only start shouting out the sequence once the first 2 numbered shapes have flashed by. Here we start seeing the sequence. Circle 2, followed by a square 3. Now you say circle 2. Now you say square 3, and so on. You've always got to be 2 behind, as it were. Once you get one wrong, that's it, finished, and we see how many you got right before that. For each one you get right, you get £50, and if you get them all right, you'll get a bonus added as well. Let's play the Brainbox Challenge.
3 square, 2 circle, 5 diamond, 4 triangle, 2 circle, 5 square, 1 star.
OK, you've just gone wrong there. You said 5 square when it should have been a 5 diamond. You got 5 correct in a row, so you've got £250 of bonus money to keep, and that you won't be playing that against any other competitors. And you have £250, which you will be competing with, and you have to decide whether you want to accept a challenge on that. But you don't do that until the beginning of the next programme. Until then, goodbye.
Enjoy a culinary cultural journey across